Okay, so welcome to the Urban Hippies. Welcome to getting your premium starter kit because this is kind of a big deal. It's a big deal because your life is about to change just in a way that you do wellness. Now, if you're already on the wellness train and this is like the final key factor, then props to you. For me, grabbing oils was kind of like my midway point. Like I was already trying to do little healthy things here and there. I had 3 babies. I had 3 children. I was pregnant with my 4th. And that's when I grabbed my premium starter kit. And so because of it, it has totally changed all the things that we do in our house. We've changed a million things. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to tell you about all the changes that I've made. I'm here to tell you, hi. We may have a few interruptions, but I'm here to tell you and show you. So Young Living literally just came out with a brand new starter kit. And so I don't have it yet, but I have everything that goes in it. So I'm going to kind of show you each of the things, each of the items that you either just got because you just got your premium starter kit, or items that you don't have yet because you don't have your kit. And so either or, I'm here to tell you about it. I'm drinking some Ninja Red with a Ninja Zing, and Ninja Zing is kind of just like a natural energy, like fizzy drink that Young Living has, and I added some of the Ninja Red to it. Yeah?
Can you make this? Can you make an egg?
Sure, I'll make an egg. I added some of the Ninja to it, Ninja Red, because it is like one of the highest antioxidant products in the entire world. It is so good at boosting your immune system. It tastes delicious. And it's going to keep me talking here. So I first have to wrap putty around this egg before we get started. But anyhow, so I have been using essential oils for several years now. And I got my Young Living oils 3.5 years ago. A little bit, 3.5 years ago. So I was very pregnant with my 4th baby, and I was having panic attacks, and it was not fun. I would wake up in the middle of the night, and it was awful. And so my midwife suggested that I get essential oils. And I already had some essential oils from some other companies. But for some reason, because I was pregnant, oh no, thank you, not right now, okay? For some reason, since I was pregnant and at the time, I was really concerned about the safety factor. And I was told prior to getting my kit that all oils were created equal. And so I kind of just went on this little escapade of researching and trying to figure out if that statement was actually a true statement or not. And I found out it was not a true statement. Not a true statement. What I found out was that all oils are not created equal. Here's your egg. And because of it, quality matters. And so sometimes we think, okay, well, they're all created equal because why would they be any different? It's just called an essential oil. So I'm going to go with the cheapest version. Well, I hate to tell you this, but when you go for the cheaper version, you're getting a lesser version. I mean, it's kind of just like with everything. We spend a little bit more money so we can get organic produce because I know that having less chemical residue on my produce to feed my family is going to be better for us in the long run. We may not see immediate effects at this very second, but I know down the road, those pesticides and herbicides and all that junk is going to actually start building up in our systems because our bodies were not created to ingest those kinds of things. So Young Living has actually they don't call themselves organic. I would say that they are like beyond organic, like better than organic. I know that's really hard to believe, but they have this thing called Seed to Seal. And so when I was doing my research, I looked at all the websites. I wanted to know if they owned farms because, it started to make me wonder. I'm like, well, they're selling these oils. Like, so are they doing the farming practices? Where are they getting their plants from? Do they source them like we do everything out of China, and like how good is that, China. Not all things in China are bad, though, just so we know. There is some... Hi. Are you saying hi to our neighbors? We have neighbors from China. But anyhow, so the sourcing, the Young Living has done an impeccable job. Like, you seriously should be, honored to use these products because they have done such a good job. They either own the farms, the plants that you're using in your oils. Oh, Missy, let's not do that right now, okay? If you want to go bang your egg, go bang it in the classroom, okay? You go turn the light on in the classroom and you go bang it in there, okay?
I can't.
You can't? Okay, I don't want you banging on the table, please, okay? Okay. So, they either own the farm or they have partner farms. And their partner farms have to follow the exact same guidelines as their actual farms that they own. They will not work with other farms unless they meet all the standards. And so the standards are they don't use pesticides and herbicides and chemical fertilizers, and their harvesting practices are completely different for every single plant because every single plant is completely different. They use essential oils for like herbicides and pesticides and things like that. And then they micro distill to make sure that their products are at their peak and ready for distillation. And then when they finally distill that plant, they go through 24 different tests in-house. And they have to meet the standard at every single test. Each test they have to meet it exactly the same at each test out of those 24. After they've met the 24 tests, they then are sent to a third-party testing, where they then have to meet the standards of that testing site as well. So they go through a ton of quality control in order to bring us the finest and purest oils that you possibly can get anywhere. And I truly, truly, truly believe that they are literally the best of the very best. I would say that there's some oils out there that are probably not terrible, but they're not the best. So when you get Young Living oils, you literally are getting an oil that so much care and time and effort has gone into. So like when they take a bottle of oil or a plant, and they plant the seed in the ground, they do not use ground that has been previously farmed. So that means that it has like residues from fertilizers and herbicides and pesticides and all that stuff, because that ground has to actually sit for, I don't even know how many years, but it's a lot of years before it can be considered organic ground again, because it holds on to those toxic chemicals for super long. So that's also an important thing. Oils are super awesome. You're going to love these. Like they're so awesome. They're so fun too. So you can use oils 3 different ways. You can aromatically by smelling them through your nose, topically, roll them on your skin. Highly always recommend highly recommend using a carrier oil before ever using an oil on your skin, just to see how your skin reacts. Some oils are considered hot oils, and that means that you can feel them when they're on your skin. Some oils, they're not hot and you can't really feel them. Children, always dilute. Highly. Their skin is more permeable than our adult skin. Our adult skin has gone through all sorts of things, and it's no longer as soft as a child's skin. So diluting is huge. And then lastly, you can ingest oils. So the cool thing is Young Living. Oh, I'm trying to make a video, okay? So yeah, would you like to help me?
No.
Okay. Young Living has done an awesome job at helping us learn what oils we can ingest and which ones we cannot. So they have created these vitality oils. So all the oils that have white labels. So white labels, they are ingestible oils. It is the same oil. So this is lemon vitality. If I had lemon oil right here, pretend this is lemon. It is the exact same oil in both bottles. They just put a different label on each bottle so that you know so you know which one you can ingest and which one you cannot. So that is super awesome. And Young Living just got the non-GMO label for their Vitality oils, which is basically all the oils. So, but it's only going to show up on the Vitality because I have to have that. Thank you. Now we're making a snake with the putty. So it's a super, super awesome thing. Okay, so the kit, whether you just got it and you had no idea that things changed. So things just recently changed with the Young Living kit. It went up $5. And you might be like, oh no, it's increasing in price. But guess what they did? They pulled one of the oils and then they added 2 oils. And they added 2 oils that were in the original kit. So Peace and Calming and Valor were in the original kit when Gary Young put his kit together. Here you go. There's your snake. So it's super exciting. And then they also added in another special thing for a $5 extra. So basically they bumped the kit value up to over $400 and you can get it for $165. That is a pretty darn good deal. So okay, I'm going to break down these oils for you. Like I said, I do not have the new kit yet, so I am just busting out my old kit. The new kit has like little breaks and it kind of like rotates, it kind of bends. This one does not bend because it is the old kit. The old kit. Okay, so we're just going to go through these. One of the oils, so you get frankincense. Frankincense is in your kit. This one is one of my favorite oils. I use it for when I'm super worried. It oxygenates your brain by 26%. So when you inhale frankincense, you are actually adding more oxygen into your brain, which is super crazy to me. You should research frankincense because there are things that I cannot tell you about this oil because it is not FDA compliant. So that's all I'm going to say. Google the snot out of this sucker. This one is so great for your skin though. Roll it on your skin. Breathe it in, roll it down the spines and your feet of your tiny people and yourself because it's an immune booster. Frankincense has over 10,000 different uses. It's awesome. You can also ingest Frankincense Vitality, which is the same exact oil, just in a different label. Okay, another one that you get. All of these are pretty much my favorites. I'm like, they just made the kit even better, and it's like my favorite oil. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Young Living. Citrus Fresh. This is delightful. It is fresh and citrusy, and it just like cleans the air. It smells delicious. Citrus Vitality, which is the same oil. You can put a few drops. Actually, well, I'm not going to do it on here. You can put a few drops in your Nisha Red or your water. Citrus Fresh Vitality, but the same oil. This is also great for cleaning up sticky residue, freshening up your air, freshening up. Add it to some baking soda and sprinkle it in your carpet and then vacuum. It's a great carpet refresher. Let's see here. Here's a stinky oil. And you are not going to like this. A stinky oil. This one's called Digest. This one does not smell good unless you are a black licorice fan, which I am not personally. But Digest, holy smokes, it is amazing for digestion. Anytime my tummy feels kind of off, I grab this and I put a drop on my tongue and then swig back a whole bunch of water. If you don't like the taste of it, you can roll it on your belly. You can drink it in a capsule. But Digest Vitality, digestion, whether you got too much or not enough, this thing is going to help you. Best natural remedy ever. Holy smokes. Okay, this is new to the kit, 2019. Valor! This is like unicorn tears in a bottle. I think this might be Young Living customer, Young Living people, whatever. People who are into Young Living, this might be like the most sought after oil. So for a while, this was out of stock, and they did not foresee it coming back in any sort of way because it had an oil in it or a plant in it that was going extinct. And Young Living was like, they pulled it and they said, we're not going to be part of the problem. We are not going to be part of extinction. They are all about helping things flourish and grow. And so if it caused them to lose money, which it did, because I am not joking you, unicorn tears. So oils have constituents. So they figured out some plants that had basically the same constituents when mixed together as the old Valor. And they created a new Valor, and it literally smells exactly the same. Like, I don't know what they did. It's amazing. There's people... There's people that have the old Valor, and it's so hard to tell a difference. This is awesome. It's called Chiropractor in a bottle as well. So rub it on your bones when you're feeling a little bit of out of alignment. It resonates at the same frequency as your bones, and so therefore it helps your bones go back to where they're supposed to be. Also really great if you're a worrywart. Calms you down. If you got some snoring people in your family, put this on their big toe. You will love it. My husband wears this as a cologne. It is...
No, your dad.
My dad. He's your dad. He's my husband.
No, he's your dad.
Nope, he's not.
No, he's your dad.
Oh, this one's stuck. Not really. Pan Away. This is also really awesome. So at first I didn't really like this oil because I was like, what am I going to use this oil for? But it literally is for muscles and bones and joints. And, you know, when you get a little bit older, things start feeling like they're not working as well as they once did. And if you try to be swift occasionally, something might go awry and you're like, ugh, my back. So this is fantastic for massages on those areas. It's fantastic for if you're a typer and you've been typing all day and your wrists are needing some support. Pan Away. Let's see what else. Oh, so good. Oh, your Play-Doh. This is so good in a bath with Epsom salts. So like I would just do 1 or 2 drops because this stuff is powerful. It will last you a very, very long time. If you're an athlete, you will love this oil. Love it. Peppermint Vitality. Oh my goodness. Another fan favorite. This will boost your energy just by inhaling it, which I should do right now. Oh, it's so good. Sometimes I'll put a drop on my tongue and it like literally you can just feel it go into your nasal cavity. It just clears everything out. Peppermint, lavender, and lemon together in the summer are fantastic for seasonal sniffles. If you have seasonal sniffles... Oh no, my daddy-o. This is so good for that. This is also really great for flavoring things that have chocolate, like brownies or hot chocolate. Great for your tummy. Great for car rides if you're feeling a little bit off in the car and things aren't going well. Start breathing out of this bottle. Also good for Miss Libby. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Thank you. This is really good for head tension, and you can wipe it on your head. So good for that. Oh, this is also another fan favorite. So Thieves. Do you need me? Do you want a hug? Do you want a hug? No. No, she's not happy with me. Where are you going? Thieves Vitality. This is great for boosting your immune system. Like, this is the immune boosting oil that all the other people out there try to recreate, but you can't recreate the Thieves. So Thieves has a fun story. Back in the 15th century, the thieves in France were robbing graves of people with the plague. And they covered themselves in spices, and they did not get sick. And then they got caught, and the king was like, why are you stealing? Shame, shame on you. And then he wanted to know what their, like, why they weren't getting sick. He's like, okay, you're stealing You're not getting sick. These are all the people that died because they were sick and they got sick from other people that were sick. So what are you doing? And they're like, oh, we're just wiping ourselves down with spices of rosemary and clove and cinnamon, lemon peels, eucalyptus, you know, what normal people do. And so he let them go without paying as much money as they were going to pay. And then that is how Thieves Oil was birthed. Wipe this on your feet, wipe it down your spine, drink this in thieves tea. This plus lemon, like 1 or 2 drops in a hot cup of water with a big spoon of honey, is amazing. Will help your throat, boost your life. You need, I diffuse Thieves in the other bottle, which is the same oil, all the time during the year. We have people hacking and doing weird things in our house, coming and going, and we don't want any of that stuff. So, lavender, this is the Swiss Army knife of all oils. It's amazing. It is good for everything. So you know how in my Big Fat Greek Wedding, how the dad sprays Windex on everything? This is the Windex of essential oils. Literally. So I fried my hand on the oven the other day. Instantly I put this on. I am not joking you. It did not hurt afterwards. Pretty incredible. I slather this on my face. I add it to my mascara. It is great. Oh, this stuff called mermaid spray. Lavender, rosemary, and that's it. Lavender and rosemary. I feel like there's a third oil in there, but maybe it's just lavender and rosemary. Lavender and rosemary are in there. You spray it on your hair. It is so good for strengthening your hair. My kid fell in a wasp nest this summer and they hated her, so I put this all over her body. Totally helped. I am so thankful I had oils. I had this and frankincense actually to rub her down, and I swear that it helped immensely. If we hadn't had oils, it probably would have been a lot worse. This is good stuff. Lavender, oh my goodness, so good. Also, diffuse it, helps with sleeping, restfulness. Another one that helps with sleeping and restfulness is Peace and Calming, which is added to the kit. Thank you, Young Living. Oh my goodness, this is such a good oil. This is also really good for skin. Skin that is dry and scaly, I think I can say that. It's good for that. It is good for little people who have junk right here. Like 1 drop diluted on their chest. So good. Come here. Do you need a hug? No. It is restful. I diffuse this in my kids' room at night. And peace and calming all the way. Thank you, Young Living, for putting that back in the kit. I will buy 50 kits because it's like the cheapest way to get these oils. Not joking. Raven. Raven is awesome for breathing. If you like to breathe, Raven is your oil of choice. I want to say, doesn't say on this one. I feel like I read somewhere that you're not supposed to put this on children under 6, but I could be totally wrong and just making up weird things. Keep out of reach. What's this? Oh yeah. Not intended for children under the age of 6 without the advice. One of my mates lunch in just a few minutes. So 6-year-olds and under should not really be using this on their bodies.
Rice and avocado.
Okay, rice and avocado. You can diffuse this, I would say, in an open space and maybe a very small amount. But this is very good for adults with breathing issues. Little swipe right here on your chest, diluted. Holy smokes, so good. And then the last oil that they put in the kit, which is, it's like a godsend. Stress away. This was my gateway oil. This is what came in my kit. I did not have Valor and Peace and Calming, so you are a lucky duck. Stress away does exactly what it says. Stresses go away. Smells like an island getaway. I use it as a perfume. Let's see. I diffuse it all the time in my bedroom. My husband loves it. He actually wears it with Valor, as like his man scent, and it smells delicious. I mean, he doesn't smell girly. It's not florally. It's like tropically. I don't even know how to describe it. It's yummy. You have to get it in order to experience the goodness. Okay, so those are just the oils. So that's like, you get 12 oils. That right there is worth way more than $165. Plus, Young Living is amazing, and they bless you with a diffuser of your choice. So you can either get the Desert Mist or the Dewdrop. They both run for up to 10 hours because they just changed the Dewdrop. They both have a candle flicker. They both have intermittent misting. This is also can be used as a humidifier. So, also awesome. Awesome. The other thing that you get in your kit is a sample of the Thieves Cleaner, which is literally the only thing that we use in our house to clean everything. Floors, toilets, counters, mirrors, windows. What is that? Sometimes I pre-treat stains. Sometimes I put it in my dishwasher when I'm out of dish detergent. I am not joking. This stuff is amazing. It is non-toxic. It only has plants in it. It is literally plants, and it cleans stuff really well. You should go YouTube Thieves Cleaner against other brands. It will blow your mind. So this makes like 1 or 2 bottles. I would say 2 bottles of spray cleaner. So that is such a cool thing that you get in your kit. The other cool thing that you get in your kit that you get to try, when you get these, go throw them in the fridge or the freezer. So Ninja Red, what I'm drinking right here, is the highest antioxidant product on the market in the world. So, has the Ninja wolfberry plus a whole bunch of other berries. But the wolfberry is the highest antioxidant fruit / produce in the entire world. On the ORIC scale, so you would need like, I think it was like 8 pints or something of blueberries. How much antioxidants? Raisin avocado. How many antioxidants is in like 8 pints of blueberries is basically what you get in this little 2-ounce packet. That is pretty darn amazing. Plus, you get all the amino acids you need, has vitamins, minerals. Basically, it's like liquid vitamin that tastes like fruit juice. It's delicious. It's a puree, and it's a whole body nutrient infusion. Dun, 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 dun. So it's super awesome. I totally believe that it's contributed to our wellness. So, also, if you put them in the freezer, best popsicles you will ever have. Healthiest ones, too. You also get 2 of these cool things. They're called little roller fitments. I will show you how to use them really quickly. This is like a cool thing. So, let's see. Stress away. You'll want it on stress away. So, you'll get this little bottle. And our lids actually can take off. Did you see how I did that? Whoop. Take it off like that. Maybe I'll make another video here. Then you put the little roller fitment on like that. You just rest it on there. And then you take your cap and you screw it on. And sometimes you'll hear it pop and sometimes not. And now it's on there. Now if you want it off, you literally take your lid and kind of pop it to the side. Pops it off. So some people, don't be like me. And then you can put this on like this. And literally screw that back on. And voila, that's back on too. So don't be like me where you try to like pry it off and oil splashes everywhere and you lose half of your oil. You'll be so mad. Don't do that. So, and lastly, this is the other new add-in. This is probably one of my favorite products. I mean, I'm not without this product. But you get Thieves Hand Purifier. We go everywhere with this. We do not use public bathrooms anymore, like their hand soap, because holy cow, it is crazy actually what it does to my kids. Like, instantaneously. It's funny because I'll know if my kids have washed their hands in a public restroom or somebody else's house. Because they break out, especially one of them really bad. She breaks out in this horrible rash, and it just like, it gets dry and itchy, and then these little bumps happen. And I'm like, oh girl, did you wash your hands? Not at our house? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, ah, where was your purifier? So my kids usually have this with them in their backpacks, so they don't have to use public bathroom soap. This is so awesome. It will, and I don't remember what the difference between this, there's alcohol in this, but it's not like the alcohol that is in normal hand stuff. It also doesn't have antibacterial stuff in it, but yet it cleans the nasty. So it's not killing what all the antibacterial stuff out there does kill, because it's plants. It's like, it's not a chemically man-made thing. It's like plants shoved in this bottle, and it cleans your hand. So there you have it, friends. Welcome to the oily life. Welcome to getting started with all of this. You're going to love them. If you have questions, please ask your enroller or me. You can contact me anytime. I am never offended or not bothered by anybody's questions, so please go ahead and shoot me questions as often as you like. Or if you just want to chat, I'm down with that too. So, have a fabulous day and enjoy those oils.